Hey guys, this is what you're going to see. PredictaPass. Welcome and thanks for coming in. It's going to ask you a couple things there for an access code. Does require an access code to access PredictaPass. If you don't have one, this is taking you to the store. This is the Etsy store where you can purchase the access code. $15.99 gets you the access code. You do need a ChatGPT Plus subscription for now. Hopefully I'll be able to change that up. But there you can see, hey, here's the access code. Access granted. What's your name? I'm going to type in my name here, Eric. And are you ready to log your first pass? You just simply answer, yep, I'm ready to go. And here we go. It's going to build your car a little bit. Sometimes it'll ask you what kind of car you're running. Sometimes it won't. Are you using a trans brake or foot braking? Yep, I'm using a trans brake. What's your total timing? It's going to ask you what your total timing is, 34 degrees. What kind of carburetor? What kind of fuel are you running? I'm running methanol. And then what kind of transmission you're running? Power Glide, Turbo 400, etc. Hey, I'm running a Glide with an 8-inch 5800 converter. Next question, are you running any power adders, nitrous, superchargers, anything like that? You just simply say nope. It's going to respond back all motor. It loves it, then it's going to ask you a couple more questions about your car setup, and then eventually it's going to ask you what racetrack you're racing at today for weather purposes. So today we're going to put Muncie Dragway here in Indiana, and we're ready to start logging the first pass. The first thing it's going to ask you if it was a clean pass, if it spun, if the car felt lazy, whatever. So we say clean. It'll say awesome, clean hit. Here's the next question. What was your reaction time? I put something slow in there just to see how it would react. It says, oh, you missed it. Next time, do better. What was your delay box setting if you're using one? If you're not using one, just say none. Then it's going to say what your 60-foot time. So here's where they start building your pass. 60-foot times 155.6. What was your 330? 488.0. Then it's going to ask you what your ET was. The ET was 7.80. What was your mile per hour? Mile per hour is 90. That run is logged. And it's going to ask tire pressure. And then what time of day was the pass made? I goofed up here. I put 13 instead of 12. So then I put 12 in there, and it's going to ask, it kind of got confused a little bit, so it was just clarifying, make sure I didn't want to dial like a 12 flat in an elimination run. So I clarified. You can see next where it says, no, I meant noon. And then it gets back on track. Okay, awesome. Was this a time trial or an elimination pass? I'm going to say TT for time trial. Most of the time you can abbreviate. First pass officially logged, then it asks you, what do you want to do next? You want to log another pass, predict a pass, go to the crew chief mode, ask them questions, view your run history, go to the store. I'm just going to say log another pass just for the sake of the length of the video. How was your pass? It was clean. Another clean pass. Great. It's going to ask reaction time, 002 this time. It's going to say awesome, crushed it. And then next up, what was delay box setting, if any. You can type in none for delay box setting. It's going to ask you what your 60-foot time was again. You just simply type in your 60-foot time. It'll then ask you 330. Then it'll ask you what the ET was. And then it'll ask you for a mile per hour. Then it's going to say what was your tire pressure again. Tire pressure, 30 in the front, 15 in the back. What time was the pass? You put in whatever time you made your pass. I'm just going to put 3 p.m. in here. Was this a time trial or elimination mode? This was a time trial again, just to get 2 practice passes logged in. Did you change anything? Launch RPM, shift RPM. If not, you just say nope. And then that pass is logged. What do you want to do next? We're going to pick predict this time just to see, so you can see what the prediction looks like. Searching the web for weather for Muncie Dragway takes just a second. It'll pop up like a typical forecast here. And then as you scroll down, it'll show all the pertinent information like density, altitude, those types of things, horsepower, what you lose in horsepower, and what it predicts. So there's your prediction 758 with a 2 at 90. Lets you know, hey, only 2 runs are logged in here. Not going to be 100% accurate with only 2 runs. Gives you a little tip. And what do you want to do? So here, we're just going to say, hey, we're going to log the run just to see how the prediction went. After you make your pass, you'll come back and you'll log the prediction pass in. So we choose log the run, and then it asks again, how'd the pass feel? We say clean, spun, lazy, whatever. We'll just choose clean here. What was the reaction time? We'll say 002 again. And it says crushed it again. It's going to ask you delay box setting. You just say none. Then it's going to say what was your 60-foot time. So then we'll roll into the setup again. What was your actual run? What was your 60-foot? What was your 330? After the 330, it's going to ask the ET. ET was 758.0 versus the 758.2 prediction. Only 2 thou off the predicted 758 with a 2. We dialed. What was your mile per hour? 89.9. What was your tire pressure for this pass? 30/15 for front and rear. And what time was the pass made? This is where it kind of gets a little bit different. It's going to ask you elimination or time trial. This time you're going to put elimination or elim. You can abbreviate. What'd you dial in for this round? I put 758. Right on the money. Now the big question, did you win or lose? Well, we won. Boom. Hell yeah. And then run 3's logged, ask you what you want to do next. You can simply just say, I'm done for now, for the sake of the video. But again, you can choose to go to the store. You can choose crew chief mode. Here it's going through basically a brief summary of your day so far. So again, this is pretty much what you're going to be getting with PredictaPass. It's a really awesome conversational thing. You can simply just ask it questions as you go. If you don't understand anything, just ask it how to do it, and it will tell you. This thing is awesome. Don't miss out. Please visit the store on Etsy. It's at Bracket Racing U. Make sure and follow us on Instagram at Bracket Racing University, and we'll let you go. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for checking out the video. Like and subscribe. See you at the track.